Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Plain Not Jane. I am Plain Not Jane, and you, my friend, have tuned into this week's 7. This week's 7 is a video series highlighting lessons learned and observations made in my life over the last 7 days. And this week's 7 starts now. Number 1. Some people make tragedy a part of their identity. Now, I get that we all have trials, tribulations, rough patches. Sometimes those rough patches can seem to go on for months or even years. And I completely get that. But have you ever encountered a person that seems as if instead of living from moment to moment or triumph to triumph, they're just living tragedy to tragedy? And to that, I say this. Don't be defined by what has happened to you. You are so much more than that. Number 2. Last week I said I was going to search for shorts. Search for shorts. Search for shorts. Search for shorts. That's a tongue. Okay. Last week I said I was going to search for shorts for 7 more days. Well, life happened. I didn't look for shorts. Not a now day in the past week. So I'm going to extend that deadline another 7 days. So I'm gonna give the girls a fair chance to find some shorts. So wish them luck and pray for me, y'all. Number 3. Do not frustrate yourself trying to help people that won't help themselves. It tickles me and it annoys me at the same time when I see or hear people asking for help, but they haven't even tried. Like, you want help writing a paper, but you haven't even come up with a thesis statement. You know, you want help redecorating your house, but you don't even know what colors you like. Like, you're not. My theory is people who ask for help who haven't even started, they either A, want you to do it for them, or B, want you to reveal some super secret shortcut. Baby, don't ask me. Matter of fact, don't ask me for help until you have tried at least 2 different methods and failed both times. At that point, I might be of assistance. Number 4. Anxiety is a thief. A couple days ago, I was driving down the road and I suddenly felt anxious. Like, I felt like I was worried about something, but I didn't know what. And I just kept thinking to myself, okay, what am I forgetting? Did I forget something? And I went through my to-do list in my head, didn't find anything there that I forgot. I mentally walked through my house to see if maybe I left something on or I left something out that needed to be put up. Nope, nothing there. And so I was really thinking, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? And then it hit me. Pray. Instead of enjoying the view, the ride, and the company, I was worrying. Anxiety was stealing my enjoyment. It was stealing my peace. And it was stealing time that I had to spend with my family. And so I started to pray. I started asking God to give me His peace. And then I started reminding myself of scripture. You know, the word says, be anxious for nothing. And we know that God is sovereign. And I just had to remind myself that whatever it is that I think I'm worried about is of no consequence. Whatever happens is God's plan for my life. And whatever His plan is for my life is what's best for me. And once I released that, it was so liberating. Like, I was surprised at how liberating it was to just release that anxiety and just let it be. So in those moments that you find yourself starting to worry, starting to be anxious, especially when you have no idea what you're worrying about, take the time to stop and give it to God. Don't let anxiety be a thief. Number 5, I started on our master bathroom probably close to a year ago. And I have not posted pictures of the finished bathroom yet. And here is why. I have not refinished that avocado green tub yet. And because I have not finished the tub, I have not put in the trim. I have been putting off finishing the tub because, well, one of the biggest reasons is that I didn't want the kids in the house with all of the fumes. So it's been challenging to find a window where I can get the tub super duper clean, refinish it, and give it some days to dry and the fumes to air out. Like, that's at minimum 3 days. Like, what am I supposed to do with my kids for 3 days? Like, who, like, seriously, y'all, for real, I can't get folks to keep my kids. I think I have, it's a combination of, it's too many of them, and they have very particular they are very particular people. So not just anybody can babysit my children. Like, it's just, it takes a special kind of person to babysit my kids, okay? But anyway, we've had a hard time finding a window. That was the main reason. Secondary reason, I like my green tub. Yes, it is avocado green, like the tubs from the 70s and early 80s. Yes, it might be a little outdated, but I like my green tub. That green tub is one of the reasons I fell in love with this house. So I have decided and declared, unbeknownst to my husband, he'll find out when he watches this video with the rest of you, but I have decided that I am not refinishing my avocado green tub at this point in time. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to put in the bathroom trim, and I'm going to call the master bathroom done. It's going to be cute by my standards, and considering that I'm the one that uses the bathroom more than anybody else, that's all that matters. So I'm going to keep my green tub. I'm not refinishing it at this point in time, and that's just all it is to it. Number 6. I'm probably going to say I'm just shady this week, but I mean, I'm just, these are observations that I've made, okay? I love my Cricut Explorer Air 2. I searched, found a good deal on one, got it, brought it home, been in love with it ever since. It's so much stuff that you can do with those cutting machines, and not just the Cricut machines, they're like other brands too. But here's what I want to share with you all. Just because you go buy a cutting machine, it does not mean that you need to start a business. I'm just going to be honest. Yes, you can do all types of creative stuff. Yes, you can customize cups and bowls and glasses and t-shirts and backpacks and purses and shoes and walls and anything else that you can iron something onto, stitch something onto, or just glue something onto. Yes, you can do lots and lots of stuff. But just because you have a cutting machine, it does not mean that you are a business, honey. Not everybody has the chops or the creativity or the attention to detail to run a business. And that's fine. It is completely acceptable for you to just have your cutting machine and to just enjoy making stuff for your friends and your family and yourself. You ain't got to try to start a business, baby. Plus, it's plenty of folks that's doing this stuff already. Here's my advice. I'm giving advice this week. Get your cutting machine. Enjoy your cutting machine. But let them women that are like good at this stuff, let them women do their thing. And you just make your first day of school t-shirts for your baby, okay? And finally, number 7. Candid versus off guard. Look, I'm just gonna be real about it. Stop saying off guard, okay? Like, stop saying you like this off guard picture. It's not off guard. It's candid. A candid photo is a non-posed photograph. It is a picture where you catch the subject off guard. But that is not what it's called. It's called a candid photo. Off Guard describes that sucker punch that came out of nowhere. Candid describes a non-posed photograph. Now hear this. If you took the time to pose in that off-guard pose, it's still not an off-guard or candid photo you posed. So if I sit here and I say, okay, take my picture. Take my picture. I wasn't caught off guard. That wasn't a candid photo. I posed for the picture. Okay. And selfies really aren't candid either. I mean, the whole idea behind a selfie is that you are taking your own picture. So I'm not saying it's entirely impossible, but it's kind of difficult to take a candid selfie. Yeah, but y'all, just for real, you know, it's 2018. Let's stop saying off guard and let's start using the word candid. Okay. Yeah, just add off guard picture to that list with fox locks and crochet. I heard it. I heard somebody say crochet. They had some crochet braids. Okay, I'm done. Alright, that's been this week's 7. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a good old thumbs up. And if you didn't, keep on going and don't come back. Also, make sure you click below to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this week's 7 cooking videos, DIY projects, and good old family foolery. And don't forget to support me on patreon.com/plain-jane. By supporting me on patreon.com, you not only help ensure that this channel continues, but you will also get access to patron-only content. So until next time, go where you celebrate it, not just tolerate it. Be safe. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm kind of tooty this week. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm kind of tooty, kind of zelly. I'm kind of zelly this week. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm kind of on my zelly this week. The fact that I'm referring to it as my zelly is in and of itself zelly. It really is. If you don't know, zelly is a combination of shady and petty. And I have a very dear friend. I love him to life. I really do. But he is one of the pettiest, shadiest, most loving human beings you can encounter on this planet. And I'm really zelly I'm really zelly today. I don't know. I think maybe I'm gonna get me a soda, and I'm gonna drink my soda and watch some TV and go to bed because I'm pretty zelly today. All right, GoPro, start recording.